Next song, I'm not the best at writing those fast, up-tempo, upbeat songs. I'm better at pouring my heart out and doing the ballads and that stuff. But doing a handful of these competitions and just playing, people are like, man, you got to do more upbeat stuff. So I'm going to pull one out of the vault that I wrote a good couple of years ago. This one's actually a true story. There's this girl, I used to show performance horses and all that fun stuff. And I was in Fort Worth for a show, hanging out with some friends, and they had this other friend of theirs that was there with them, and I'd never met her, and we just kind of hit it off right off the bat, and we go out to the stockyards, have a grand old time, and I don't really dance, and I let this girl drag me out on the dance floor, and we danced around, had a good old time, and then later on in the evening, somebody's like, hey, you know she has a boyfriend, right? I do now. So nothing happened, all we did was dance, we didn't kiss, nothing like that, I promise. But that's kind of what inspired this next song. So this one here is called Figure It Out. Drug me out on the dance floor, your dark hair falling down. The bar is packed, but in this moment, it feels like there's no one around. Feels like we're not blinking, not speaking, and somehow both saying it all. Yeah, girl, by the end of the night, there's no telling how far we'll fall. For somebody that I just met, you feel a lot like someone known. Sitting here in these neon lights, I can see why you're not alone. But he's miles and miles away, you're here, and he's at home. And I'm still trying to figure out if holding you is right or wrong. We've been on this time long, well, don't matter how dim the lights are, those blue eyes shine right through. How it feels with your hands in mine ain't a damn thing I won't do to get us on the right track. Yeah, we're on the right path. Some are farther than we've both ever been. We can figure it out while I spin you around this floor again. Here we are, several hours later, and you get closer with every song. Every moment I'm spending with you, I'm getting just a little more gone. Between falling fast and trying to keep a grasp, both hands on the wheel. Yeah, something about the way this feels makes my heart and yours to steal. Go ahead, it's yours to steal. Well, don't matter how dim the lights are, those blue eyes shine right through. And how it feels with your hands in mine ain't a damn thing I won't do to get us on the right track. Yeah, we're on the right path. Some are farther than we've both ever been. We can figure it out while I spin you around this floor again. I thought for years and years it was me against the world, but all it took was you coming in, and you got me thinking twice, girl. Don't matter how dim the lights are, the blue eyes shine right through. How it feels with your hands in mine ain't a damn thing I won't do. Get us on the right track, yeah, we're on the right path. Some are farther, we both haven't been. We can figure it out when I spin you around this floor again. Oh, we can figure it out while I spin you around this floor again. This floor again. Got through it. Thank you. I'm actually proud of myself. I remember all the words. I haven't played this song in a long time. So this last song I'm going to do kind of started as a joke and then turned into something serious. Men and women, I know we're guilty of this, but you hear that term window shopping, you man, like, hey man, you got a girlfriend yet? Oh, I've just been window shopping. So it kind of started out as a joke, and then it was like, hey, that might actually be a fun song to write. So it was originally supposed to be a waltz, and it didn't really turn out as a waltz, but it's got a kind of a fun Vince Gill vibe sort of thing going on. But yeah, this one here is called Window Shopping. Well, I don't know what brought you to this bar, but I won't lie that you look good on his arm. But don't think I don't see you staring across this room. I guess you caught me looking too. 'Cause I spend all my time window shopping, and I can't see you got a tag that says so. He doesn't seem to notice what a girl like you is worth. Then I'll be right here to treat you like you're gold. And I shouldn't feel this way. Looks like you're doing fine. The way you're acting could fool me otherwise. Not saying there's a problem, but I'm good at cutting in. If he can live with me, taking your hand. 'Cause I spend all my time window shopping, and I can't see you got a tag that says so. But if he doesn't seem to notice what a girl like you is worth, then I'll be right here to treat you like you're gold. Should I just get up the courage? Should I just let go? Your eyes tell me all I need to know. 'Cause I spend all my time window shopping, and I can't see you got a tag that says so. But he doesn't seem to notice what a girl like you is worth. Then I'll be right here to treat you like you're gold. Yeah, I'll be right here to treat you like you're gold. Oh, thank you so much. Love it. Thank you, Cactus Theater. Thank you, Miss Cynthia, for putting this deal on. Appreciate y'all being here. My name's Carson Clay.
Well, he didn't say anything sad enough to make you cry, but that was almost beautiful enough to do it. Did you guys hear the tap tap tapping back there? I think you might need security when you head back to the green room. You had like a whole handful of songwriters standing on every breath, and possibly muttering under their breath.
I'm gonna go find the biggest dude back there.
So tell us, how long have you been performing?
Well, I used to play years and years ago. And then, like I said, I used to work for the railroad. You've heard the work song. Sometimes that was hard for me to get through, and I cried. But I quit that job back in August of 24 and kind of got back into music right around wintertime. And Texas State Songwriters at Horace Hall was the first event that I did getting back into music. So it's been right at about a year since I decided to start pounding dirt again.
What inspired you to become a songwriter and start going public with your music?
Well, I've always loved country music for one. Love to play and sing and write and all that fun stuff. But honestly, the big one is God. That's the whole reason I quit my job in the first place. Was I was sitting there in church one Sunday just like this, and I just heard the right thing at the right time. And I felt it on my heart that, hey, it's time to quit your job and get back after music. So really God's what pulled me back into it and get back to writing, playing, all those fun things.
And who would you say influenced your style and sound as an artist?
Ooh. I love a lot of country music from when country music was really good. 60s, 90s, some of the 2000s stuff. I'm a huge Keith Whitley fan. Yep. Love me some Keith Whitley. But there's a lot of current guys that are doing a great job of bringing that old school feel and sound back. I really love Zach Top and Braxton Keith. I think those two are killing it right now, kind of bringing that old school sound and feel back.
Absolutely. Well, good luck safely making it to the green room. We cannot wait to see who wins this. Y'all give it up for Carson Clay. Absolutely. Speaking of winning, we have some stuff here for our winners. So we have some dollars to give away. First place gets $300, second place gets $200, third place gets $100, and then we have an extra $100 for somebody that impresses us today. I want to also say thank you to Cactus Theater because I had a little bird that just came in the back room and told me that they're gonna up our prizes by giving a booking to our winner right here on this stage. So thank you, Cactus Theater, for that. I do not have a t-shirt cannon. You guys were here, I think most of you were here for Celeste Marie Wilson. She sang that song, If I Send For You. I always tell her that that's like the comeback song to Hoosiers, Take Me to Church. Like that song's what happens after you take the wrong person to church. So I want to hear who was the biggest fan of that song, because whoever can scream the loudest is getting this t-shirt if I can make it. Uh-oh. You're like so far you might have to walk up here and grab this. Everybody's scared to say that they enjoyed that one. I get it. Leave it to a man to claim the prize. This next one may knock an eye out. Who has heard of the film Cowboy Up? You again. All right, well, this CD belongs to the man who wrote and performed the title track to that movie. This was our artist development partner last year, Uncle Rhino. Can you catch this? We're gonna find out how much of a man you really are. You gotta come get it. Look, he proved himself right there with that move. You won Man of the Year award at the Texas State Songwriters. What a gentleman. All right, y'all. I'm out here talking and I almost forgot who's next, but there's no way that you can forget this performance. And every once in a while we will wonder if we actually gave the awards out correctly, and this is one of the people who made us wonder. She took home second runner-up Female Songwriter of the Year. She has since opened for Brie Bagwell, Kevin Fowler. She performed at the Formula 1000 endurance race, and this is Elle Townley.